Alright, what is going on, guys? Today we're going to be talking about Jake Paul once again. And I actually was not going to make this video ever again, but I've been requested so many times to make this video about Jake Paul that I had no choice to just make it because I gotta give what the people want, you feel me? So, approximately 9 months ago, I made a video called Is Jake Paul Taking Steroids for his fight with Nate Robinson, which was 10 months ago. That video got a lot of views, over 5,000 views currently in the filming of this video. But it got a lot of dislikes, so that's the problem, and here's why. So I speculated in the video, and I more so took the side of saying maybe Jake Paul, if he were to hop on anything, it would be HGH, aka human growth hormone. Now, I was always wondering, like, why was I getting so many dislikes? For the longest time, I'm like, why am I getting so much hate on the video? I watched the video over again, and because, you know, it's one thing to film the video, then to edit it, but to sit back a week later or so and to watching your own video, it's a whole different fucking ballpark. Like, it's a whole different game. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it makes you take in some stuff that you didn't really take in when you were editing it or when you were filming the video. So, I just want to say I apologize because in the video, one, I look like a fucking clown. I mean, I have braces still. Like, at that time, I had braces, which was hilarious because I don't have them anymore. But also, like, just on like a serious note here, like in that video, I was getting too sidetracked. You know, I was talking about, you know, I guess it was a good representation talking about Logan's genetics comparing to Jake's genetics, but I was just getting too sidetracked talking about Mike Tyson and Logan, then this, then that. It's like, dude, what is he taking something or is he not? So that's why this video is going to be extremely short because I'm going to get straight to the fucking point. Now, I wasn't off too far though. A lot of people did hate on me, and especially a lot of Jake Paul fans. And yeah, believe it or not, there is Jake Paul fans, but a lot of people were shitting on me in that video saying I'm an idiot, I'm this, I'm that, and I'm just jealous. I don't know, a bunch of crazy shit. I mean, there's literally almost 300 comments in the fucking video. That's like almost, if anything, that's probably my most commented video of all time. I don't even know, but that's a lot of comments. And honestly, guys, like, it's really ridiculous because if you think about it, guys, HGH is very good to help your stamina, to fucking increase your performance. I mean, dude, this guy's into boxing. He's fighting in professional fights now, bro. So, like, it wouldn't be too shocking to see him taking HGH. Yes, I will admit it is an overly hyped drug and it isn't as fucking like special as people make it to seem and make it to be, right? If you take this for years especially, I know, and it is very prevalent to seeing people growing bigger heads and just some weird peculiar shit. I mean, a prime example of this, and this is why I'm bringing this individual up in particular, because I speculated the reason why Jake Paul could possibly be taking HGH is not only because of his performance reasons, but because of the fact that, and this was a small little assumption I made, his head looks larger. Like, I'm not even joking. His head looks a little bit bigger than usual, and I'm not the only one who thinks this. Tyron Woodley actually called him out on this the other day, and I was like, holy shit, I gotta fucking record this.
Speaking of bumps,
went right over it.
Those little bumps you had on your face kind of alarmed me. You wouldn't be happy to taking PEDs, are you?
Listen, if you want to build in excuses right now,
No, I'm just asking.
go ahead.
Because I was just wondering. I looked at your face, it looked kind of serious. You had some rage and you acting all unorthodox. You know, those are signs of the PEDs.
I'm enraged. I'm not enraged at all.
Are you taking PEDs?
No, sir.
Not at all. Okay.
No, sir. We're getting drug tested.
You got a couple of people in your camp that you might want to evaluate. See how solid they are.
Aren't we getting drug
You're gonna
tested?
get hit with a whole bunch of culture, and your whole jawline gonna shift. That long jawline, probably from PEDs.
So guys, a prime example of a good individual that is a fucking person that has taken HGH and has a large head and has actually increased the size of his head over the past couple of years is Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan has used HGH before. I don't know if he currently uses it, but what I do know is that using HGH for a long period of time will have certain effects on you that is not so pleasant. Let's just say that. The only thing I know here for sure, and listen guys, I'm not here saying and claiming that I am a professional, I am a doctor, no, because I am none of those things. But it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see, okay, look at Jake Paul. His head seems like it's gotten larger over the years. I mean, that just seems to me like his head got bigger. I don't fucking know. But you see Joe Rogan, he's another example of this. You know, you only see these heads that are getting larger, and for example, the bodybuilding community, when people increase their muscle mass to a fucking whole nother level, right? Like Mr. Olympias, you know what I'm saying? Like those people, when you have extraordinary amounts of muscle mass, it seems like your head will grow as well, right? And I guess obviously a good aspect is the drug use that they're using, but I'm gonna be honest here, it wouldn't be too shocking that a lot of it has to do with HGH as well. So Joe Rogan is a prime example of this, guys. I mean, I'll show you guys a video. There's literally a video showing his transformation of his head. I mean, guys, you see his head from when he was, you know, back in the day to now, and it's like, you can't sit here and deny what I'm saying is not true, bro. Now, guys, here's another thing I want to point out. I also said in my video, my last video on Jake Paul, oh, does he have acne? Does he have gyno? Does he have hair loss? He didn't have acne. He does not have gyno to my knowledge. Does he have acne? He actually does have acne currently, especially in that face-off. He has acne. And he also suffers and has suffered hair loss in the past couple of years now. Now, this is obviously a big genetic predisposition compared to, you know, just his genetic background. I mean, his brother Logan also suffers from this shit. And although I don't think that Logan has gotten a hair transplant, nor Jake Paul, it does seem like these guys are trying to do something to maintain the longevity of their hair, because if not, they are fucked. Let's just say that. I mean, you look at Greg Paul, and like I said, guys, you know, it's unfortunate, but it happens in every 2 to 3 men where, you know, you will suffer some sort of, you know, hair loss, and to some degree, some worse than others, some better than others, but you know, it happens. And it's so funny because a couple of months ago when Logan Paul fought Mayweather, I made a video, obviously the same title like the Jake Paul one, except, you know, there's 2 different names. You know, is Logan Paul taking steroids for his fight with Mayweather? And yeah, so I got into his genetic background and all this shit into saying, okay, did he take PEDs in the past? Has he taken, or is he currently taking it? I don't fucking know. But I did assume that towards the end of the video, my conclusion was, I don't think he is taking any sort of PEDs. You know what I'm saying? Now for Jake Paul, is he taking PEDs? We need to get to the fucking bottom of this. Honestly, guys, I would not be surprised if he is. Because here's the thing. In his interview with Tyron Woodley, the face-off that they had the other day, it's so fucking funny because literally you see the face-off, and when Tyron Woodley is, you know, accusing him of taking PEDs and saying, oh, you know, your face is this or whatever, you know, are you sure you're not taking PEDs? You know, Jake Paul says, I mean, we're getting tested tomorrow, right? And obviously when this video comes out, it's the day of the fight. The fight happens at around 7 p.m. or 8 p.m., somewhere around there Sunday. So, you know, this video is going to be posted on Sunday. But according to them, yesterday, when I think their face-off was Friday, yesterday, which is Saturday, you know, according to them, they were getting drug tested. So, but it's so funny though, because the way Jake made it sounds like they were only going to get drug tested yesterday. And that's the only time they've gotten drug tested. It doesn't seem like maybe they didn't get drug tested at all, you know, before that, prior to that. So, honestly, I really wouldn't be surprised if Jake Paul took something. And not just Jake Paul, but Tyron Woodley. I mean, Tyron Woodley is, I don't know how old, almost 40. If anything, he's 40 years old. This guy, you know, no offense to Tyron, but this guy has literally lost the last couple of his fights. You know, he's not in his prime anymore. The guy is aging, and, you know, he's losing a lot of his, you know, recent fights. So it wouldn't be surprising if Tyron was taking shit as well. I don't know what he could be taking, but for sure, I'm gonna say with a strong fucking fist and putting my feet on the ground, and I'm gonna for sure say that Jake Paul has to be taking something, bro. He has to be. And I'm gonna conclude it to it being HGH. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna conclude it to that because his head, his jawline, like just his facial structure is just, it seems significantly enlarged compared to the past couple of years that he's, you know, that we've seen this kid on the internet. I mean, guys, can you blame me? I mean, look at my thumbnail, dude. The guy's head is like twice the size of fucking Tyron Woodley's, bro. Like, people, You can't make this shit up. Seriously. So that's what I think, guys. You know, let me know what you guys think down below. Honestly, I want to hear what you guys think. I want you guys to discuss this. I'll debate it with you. Why do you think Jake Paul is on PEDs? Why do you think he's not on PEDs? We need to fucking get to the bottom of this shit, because I can't be the only one, guys. Please. And Jake Paul fans, no offense, okay? So don't be fucking getting on a pissy fit that I'm like, Jake Paul's cheating. You're accusing him of cheating. You're a piece of shit. You're just jealous. No, guys. Just calm the fuck down. It's a video, okay? Jesus. So without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, it's your boy Kevin Diaz from Crew Aesthetics. And yeah, I think, I really do think that your boy Jake Paul is taking HGH. So I really do fucking think it. But let me know what you guys think down below. Peace. Boom.